third thing, discrimination, we can see in the Citizenship Amendment Act. But it deliberately excluded Muslims. And the goal is deportation of many Muslims, at least 3 million. The next is dehumanization, in which you have the Home Minister of India calling Muslims termites. The RSS, very well organized, of course, and it's been neo-Nazi since its beginning. The leader of the BJP, Mr. Modi himself, who is a member of the RSS, and when he was chief minister of Gujarat, massacre of Muslims occurred in which at least 1,000, probably more than that, were massacred and killed. And in fact, there's evidence that he may have stood by intentionally and told his police not to interfere. We also, of course, have the Indian Army and the police in Kashmir, 600,000 troops in Kashmir, and the revocation of autonomy for Kashmir. We have polarization. We have the propaganda, false propaganda about a love jihad, for example, persecution. We have lynchings. We have attacks on churches. We have attacks on mosques. We have arrests of Bengali Muslims in Assam. We have oppression of Kashmiri Muslims. So, because it won't be the state that carries out any genocide, it will be mobs. It will be the same kinds of mobs that carried out double genocide at the time of partition. Just because it's a democracy doesn't mean it's impossible. And so that's why I'm so worried about India, because this is a country with a constitution that works.
Is the early signs and processes of genocide in Kashmir and Assam. Those are the two states where you are most worried that the likelihood of genocide is steadily growing.
Issue another genocide warning, but this is for Uttarakhand, because as you know, that is where this conference in Hardwar occurred, where Hindu extremist leaders were in fact calling for Hindus to arm themselves to kill Muslims. It's a crime. Under the Genocide Convention, incitement to commit genocide is an act of genocide.
They denounce you for stirring trouble and making mischief and being prejudicial.
When we predict genocide, and in every case, the prediction has turned out to be true.
I hope what you've said is widely heard in my country and also listened to attentively by my government.
today I'm recording this video in a rather unpleasant mood, and that is because of a piece of cloth. Yes, I'm talking about the hijab controversy that has been making headlines. While the necklines and hemlines were abuzz with their plunge and length being judged upon, cut to the planted pandemonium around the girl who decided to cover her head with hijab. It is sad that the authorities tend to sleep over this issue in order to fulfill their political motives. It makes me unhappy, and it is rather strange that we live in an environment as uncertain as this. That the well accepted beliefs can be rooted apart in order to fulfill the vote appetite. The Constitution and other statutes seem to be made dormant in order to make way for these cheap and dirty politicians. It hits hard, right? I support this with certain facts. Article number 28 of the Constitution talks about freedom as to attendance in religious workshops of a given educational institution. If it was to be interpreted in a broader fashion, it means that a educational institution which is funded by the state can neither propagate nor demean a religion. I think that in this given scenario, this needs to be paid heed.
It is not about Hindus versus Muslims. It is not about hijabs versus orange scarves. It is about India versus those politicians who are like poison, who are like rats, who are like snakes in our country, trying to divide us, trying to break the diversity of this country. इनकी बातों में मत आइए आप. We are one. हम एक थे, एक है और एक रहेंगे.
हमारी बच्ची है, हर महीने हमारा यहाँ से पैसा बच्चा भेजता है और आज तक ये आज तक हल्ला बाबू तुम सुनो, 1 मिनट आज तक ये लोग किसी तरह का डिस्टर्ब नहीं किए। ये कर्नाटक से आए, कर्नाटक से आए, कर्नाटक से उंगली के नीचे करेंगे, आप उंगली के नीचे बात कर दिए, कर्नाटक से आए और कहते हैं का कि तुम हिसाब खोलो तो पैसा हम देंगे। हमका चिट्ठी आप दिखा दीजिए।
हम हर बार आते हैं तो हर बार हम हिजाब लेकर जाते हैं। नहीं, हम नहीं बंद करेंगे, हम ये फेसबुक पर डालेंगे।
ये फेसबुक पर भी हम डालेंगे। अरे और आप थाना जा रहे हैं, ये हमको चिट्ठी दिखा दें या लिख करके दें।